Hi folks, time for another edition of At the Jeweler's Bench. It's David from Amos here. And today we're going to continue our exploration of the different materials that we use for our carving and sculpting at Amos Pewter. And today I'm going to be talking about, as promised, polymer clay. So polymer clay is exactly that. It is an artificial clay made of a polymer. It's PVC, which is a type of plastic. Of course, it's treated differently to make it into more of a clay-like substance. But it is really great. It's very flexible. You can do a lot of different stuff with it. In terms of using tools, we have, of course, our old friends, the repurposed dental tools. We have our little leather tool here, which is nice for pushing around the clay. Also, for this material, I've got a couple of other things that I like to use. These are what are called color shapers. They're sort of constructed like a little tiny paintbrush, except they've got a little silicone tip on the end. Little round one there, you see that's sort of a wedge-shaped spatula thing going on. And those are great because they're much smaller than my big old fat fingers, and I can get in there when I'm doing detail work and really fine-tune the sculpting when it comes down to a very small scale. Another thing that's great with the Sculpey is that they make a liquid Sculpey. And this can come in very handy when, say, you're joining two pieces of clay together. It just acts like a glue, which helps you join the two once it bakes up. With the Sculpey, it really is just like a glue, and it acts just like that. So there he is. That's him done. You can see that this stuff is a lot cleaner to work with than that sticky, soft wax. It doesn't stick to the tools, and it certainly cleans up around the sculpture a little bit more. Easier to get more of a smooth finish to it, as you can see on that. And just generally speaking, there's a few more things going for it for sure. So I'm going to take this fella. I'm going to pop him in the oven for a few minutes and bake him up. All right, so there's Mr. Happy Face fresh out of the oven. You can see he looks the same, but he is cooked. And we just put a little tool under the edge and pop him off of there. If I want to now, I can sand this material. I can file it. I can add fresh stuff to it and bake it again. Really are a lot of things you can do with this material, which is what makes it so great. Right, that's it for today. Now remember, next week, I am going to be starting a project using our green carving wax, and you'll get to see exactly why we like that material so much for the projects we do at Amos. But until then, remember, your homework is to give me a suggestion as to what I should be carving. It's going to be something a little bit like a key ring or a pendant about that size, but I don't know what the design is going to be. So send me your suggestion via the social media, and we'll look through them all, pick the best one, and I will start on that project next week. Thanks for watching.